coming together with harvested energy through soul tie connections, right? And literally using it in some form to get an increase for themselves, right? It would have to be in the form of a ritual. It would have to be something specific that's been set forth of intentions.
Hello, welcome to my channel. Today this will be a collective reading. I will take a look at the energies between you and your person that you may be connected to in love.
So let's get into this. Wow. Yeah, somebody's about to take a journey. All right, collective, let me pull a couple of these. All right, I've been picking up some energy. If someone is really in this mindset that they're just really dissatisfied with the way things have been going, they're not pleased, they're not happy. Someone needs to do something different, go somewhere different, take a trip, go on a journey. Okay, Divine Spirit, I am hearing someone wants to travel the world. Someone wants to truly be free of whatever their current or recent past circumstances have been. Really want to do something different. Let's see where Divine Spirit is taking us. We have journey. Wow, we have a child. The planning may be in its infant stages. You may be at the beginning of this plan. Maybe this plan has not matured just yet. We have journey and child, Divine Spirit. Okay. Yeah, and then here is the false person. I believe this is why you're in your beginning stages or infinite stages of planning a journey. There's a connection with a false person that is close by in your energy. Let's see what's lying beneath the surface. What is really going on? Yeah, already knowing the tea. Slid right out. So there is definitely a situation that has a false person holding on to information that could be valuable to you or that could clarify some things for you. Even just give you validation of something you've been intuitively feeling. Yeah, I have a feeling this is about a promiscuous partner. Because we have tantric sex, promiscuous, and knowing that they fucked up. Okay. I'm going to put this over here with false person. So let's... So here we have a false person that knows some things that are going on. They know the truth about something. And what's attached to that truth is involvement in a promiscuous sexual contact, escapade situation. And the person in the middle of this know damn well that they fucked up with you. Tell me, wow, I just got out the word tell me, toxic. Spirit wants you to hear that loud and clear. This is toxic. This is a connection with someone that you know, someone that you have been in romantic involvement with, in a relationship with. And there's information surrounding the situation that has been going on. Getting played, manipulation, lies, and control. This toxic individual here that's out being promiscuous thought that they were manipulating the situation with you, controlling the situation with you by lies. Nothing but a bunch of lies. They felt like they had some type of upper hand to play you at this game. But you are clearly interested in seeking a whole new destination, okay? You are like, you don't even want to be in the midst of this nonsense anymore. So let's see what else. Yeah, right here at the bottom of the deck. Expecting new beginnings. That's you. That's why this plan for this journey is in its infant stages because you're expecting a new beginning. And the only way to get there is to make a move. So you're planning this move because you're sick and tired of dealing with these fake ass friends, that false person. This false person could also represent your romantic connection that is actually out here in promiscuity when it comes down to sexual connections, right? And they done messed up bad with you. Like they feel like it's a point of no return because now you see them as nothing but trash. They are a complete throwaway, toxic throwaway. You know, you have to dispose carefully of toxic chemicals and items and logistics and so on and so forth. So you are carefully disposing this. This is why I believe this journey that you are planning is in the beginning stages because you are definitely going to plan precisely and clearly what you want to happen to achieve a new outcome because this situation has not been good at all for your mind, your emotional, running away, for your emotional well-being or your financial well-being. I'm hearing and feeling the sensation of being knocked off your feet. Some information, something you have discovered is basically knocked you off of your feet because I did get a wave of dizziness just now. Okay, divine spirit advisors, we are going to now look into the tarot card. As I begin this reading, I'd like to thank my angelic team for your presence, your protection, and your guidance. Thank you for bringing forth clarity of the messages. I'm grateful for my ability to see and to edify spiritual messages. Send back any and all negative energy and evil eye. Disperse them in 7,000 directions over 7,000 times. May the enemy be dismantled. No harm shall come to myself or this cosmic family and community. If I pulled two more cards from my Love Oracle deck, and the two cards you received was Core and Chaotic. And what's interesting in relation to how this reading is coming through for you, Spirit strongly suggests that you always put yourself first. And remember that these people and connections, even the romantic connection, they're secondary to you at this time, collective. And then Chaotic also reaffirmed your core message. Chaotic says in any relationship, there are some things that are definitely lost. One can lose time, money, and what's interesting, it says, or oneself. Yes, in relationships, it can lose time, they can lose money, but to lose yourself is quite serious. You can get back the money, okay? You can't get the time back, but there's more time to do things different. Right? So there's more time that you can do things differently that lay before you. But what you can't get back is losing yourself. That's a process in itself, going through a whole healing process. Some people need counseling. But what Spirit suggests for you is that you follow through on what your intuition is telling you. Your gut feeling says, I need to get away. I need to take a trip, a journey. I'm going to plan. I'm going to start planning on this now, okay? Because in my heart, I expect a new beginning now. Because this stuff here, what's going on, having someone in your inner circle that is false, loving someone that is out in the streets, being toxic, having sexual relationships with other people, okay, goes against what your ideas of a healthy, committed relationship is. So now we're here. And now I'm going to pull some tarot for you. All right, collector, let's see what the messages are. Let's get some extra light going here. There we go. All right, Divine Spirit, let's get the tarot messages. What else should the collective know? What is it that you would like for me to interpret at this time? All right, fine. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, just as I just summed it up about what's expected in a committed relationship. Your person was clearly going against the grain of a traditional relationship and commitment to one person. Because this clearly with tantric sex and knowing this person is really for the streets, and you feel like they wasted all this time and energy of yours, and they're just trash. What you have found out, what you now see in them, and them knowing they fucked up, this is it. That Five of Swords energies, they know they fucked up because they went against the traditional mindset of what a relationship is all about. Like I said, I clearly see that this person was out in the streets, and you had a whole fake friends, plural, false person, false people in your life that are clearly aware of this situation and what your person was out doing. And I'm picking up, collected, that these individuals that you are tied to, friends, may have had some involvement in this sexual energy that your person, your romantic person, was out doing and sharing with others and partaking in with others. I feel like this has something to do with them coming together with harvested energy through soul tie connections, right? And literally using it in some form to get an increase for themselves, right? It would have to be in the form of a ritual. It would have to be something specific that, and I think that the false person, the fake friends, had something to do with this tantric sex. Because why do you get tantric sex? Tantric sex has a lot to do with one-on-one sexual energy. It feels like an everlasting release. Let's just use the word release for the platform's sake. But I'm picking this up with the word toxic and trash and promiscuous came out. This clearly says this is some type of little sex coven, little sex ring, and this is what they get together and do. Because I see it in the spirit. Believe that. And I know what I'm picking up and what I'm seeing. And these people are involved in it. That's why the Five of Swords came out up against the Hierophant. Because it wasn't about true commitment for this person. But let's find out what they feel like they fucked up with. Did they feel like they effed up because you found out truth? Something they've been caught up in and it was brought back to you? Or the fact that their hand got shown, that now you know who they truly are, like you see them. So bottom of the deck is that Knight of Wands, and you know that's a sexually driven individual, doing things in an immature fashion, a youthful fashion, and in a fashion that's not been thoroughly thought out. So yeah, I see why the Knight of Wands is there at the bottom of the deck. So let's talk about how they feel like they fucked up with you, Divine Collective. Any other messages are definitely coming through, but this is what I'm asking for. Yeah, partnership. Three of Pentacles, working with you. Yep, and the Two of Swords. Yeah. You see them. You see who they're working with. You see what they're doing. You've gotten some kind of information collected, some kind of tea, because this is why the false friend, the false person and the fake friends already know the tea. It's because now you found out. That's when you went to planning about taking a journey. And I think this journey means absolutely getting the F away from all of them, because I see that you really heard about this, but that's why you want a new beginning. I think this is someone you were really investing yourself in, committing yourself to, and you felt as though they were being forthright, they were being honest with you about wanting this relationship, when in fact, I think and truly feel as though this person was utilizing you as a, wow, I have to keep it real with you, collective, so please take it how it resonates for you in your circumstance. But what I'm picking up heavily is this person connects to individuals, they love bond them. They promise them things, but they're really working against them. They want to win by any means necessary because they're creating, thank you Spirit, that the person is creating soul ties with the folks that they're love bombing and promising individuals commitment. Because for some women, yes, queen women, boss women, empress women, women of a certain level of expectation, they want commitment. So this person sees someone they feel as though they can easily manipulate, right? Because that was in there getting played. Remember that card, this person was trying to manipulate and control you, and this is the purpose why they were manipulating, controlling you, wanting to keep you under control by promises of true love, commitment, everlasting, engagement, marriage, family, and so forth. But the truth of the matter is that the person is clearly creating the soul ties so that they go back to this little coven. They perform tantric sex rituals together with their own set intentions. I'm not involved in what their intentions are, right? But what I can see clearly in the spirit is that they're using them for some type of increase for themselves. And to do so, they have to make some type of deal or agreement with another entity, right? Some dark demonic entity. Because God doesn't need you to bring forth anything like that to God, right? God deals with us all one-on-one. God knows each one of our hearts. So this is given over to another entity, dark entity, so that they can gain something. And this is what's going on. So that's why it's the Three of Pentacles. Someone couldn't make a choice, couldn't see, didn't know what was going on, etc., etc. Oh, but yeah, now you see exactly what the connection is. That's why you've now made the choice that you need this new beginning, and you're making a plan of action for it. What? Yeah, I told you. You're making a plan of action for it. I think you might be trying to keep your head down. You may not even want these individuals to know that you know, okay? And that you're going to cut them off, and that judgment is now out into the universe coming toward them, whether it be from you or from a great spirit of judgment cast by the divine. You're working to yourself quietly without exposing your moves to cut these people off. You may be a resource more than just your energy. You could be a financial resource to this person as well. So this is going to cut off a lot of supply for them. Energy, money, and just a physical connection. Okay, that part of it as well. Yeah, this person portrays, look, they don't want me to tell you, but I'm going to tell you 1 second. This is what this person tries to come off as a King of Cups. Yeah, I told you, big grand gestures of love, you know, like you're the one, I'm committed, this is what I want for our future. This is how they came off, this right here, King of Cups, Ace of Cups, right? But there was always third parties in the background that's involved with the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is the third party, is the Three of Cups. This is who they really are open and honest with. It's the coven, it's the group, it's the sex group that he's connected to, right? Because this is their thing. But what it does is just what I said, causes soul ties. This King of Cups with this Ace of Cups that he promotes to you, per se, as well as he may have done others in the past and plan to do in the future, really causes soul ties, this Eight of Swords. You bound into a situation, okay? But now, with this new conflict at hand, and the Tower, and this loss he's feeling toward you, that's why he feels as though he's fucked up, because he's been exposed. I can't make this up. So you got the Queen of Cups with competition, because you truly a divine Queen of Cups, right? You know, intuitive, loving, kind, emotionally balanced, all of that. Well, see, that's confirmation if you heard the notification bell. All right. Thank you, Klein, for booking a reading. And so this is saying, due to all of the calamities that's going on around you guys, situation and connection, they know they've really lost out this Queen of Cups, right? And now shit is hitting the fan. Things are going awry. Situations is out of control. That's why this card, knowing they effed up. And they know because what? They've been exposed. This fell out from the back of the deck. Seven of Cups. Illusions. This is what I received, because here it is. They cast spells of illusions, grandeur, gaslighting, love bombing, whatever it takes. Yeah, whatever it takes. This is what they've been doing. This is what's going on in this connection, Divine Collector. Let me tell you something. I heard that notification bell, and I knew that notification bell, what it was for, is for a booking, a reading. But I'm telling you, whomever finds this to really hit home with them, reach out to your favorite tarot reader and get yourself, or actually a tarot professional or a spiritual consultant, a spiritual guide, spiritual mentor, one who reads, you know, tarot. I think you really need to get a closer look at your situation, what's coming, what to expect, some things to watch out for, get some information on how to cleanse yourself, disconnect from this soul tie, do it with someone who's, you know, has the knowledge to do this, because this is all calamity. This is not only calamity in the physical world, but this is calamity in the spiritual world that is going on, that is now connected to you. And then there's a dreadful end that is approaching, if it has not already transpired. A Ten of Swords. So things are coming to a place where you need to be not only cleansed of the energy, but also protected from this energy and cord cutting and so forth, because this is what I truly see is going on. I'm not going to edify this message and say, oh, they were just out being promiscuous, or they just having a lot of little sex, and it's okay. You already know now. Okay, yeah, you know, you should move on, you know, get away, take a trip, relocate, find somewhere else to go, you know, bump off those friends, but you are still transporting with you, carrying with you the soul ties that are deeply connected in some type of dark coven. This devil showed up for a reason. The Ten of Swords is here, the Eight of Swords is here. Everything I said, felt, saw, and heard is right here confirmed in this deck of cards. So you really need to see things from a different perspective and get yourself some professional insight and in services as well. Okay, so you can do that with whomever you choose. My information as well is in the description, and a lot of times it's always on the screen. This is very, I can't make this up. And here at the bottom of the deck, there you are, the Empress. I always say, and I'll say it again, and if they get tired of hearing it, oh well, but the cosmic family will not. My divine angelic spirit team and advisors always bring my readings full circle. They know I have the alphabet situation. Yes, I'm not going to edit that out. I'm going to leave it in there. I'm about to be truthful. I do deal with the alphabets. The OCD, the ADD, ADHD, all of those. So I tend to read in a more broad perspective instead of in just a little niche. At some point in the future, I will condense it where it's more consistent for everyone, because instead of me trying to draw in many people, because I'm pulling many people's energies, I've always been able to do that. I want to focus my energy on to only the subscribers and paid members. Viewers come through, that's fine. They resonate with it, receive it, please subscribe. And look, you know, I hope that you would want to become a paid member, because this is where I will be emphasizing or focusing my energy. Okay, I have no choice. You know, this platform as well as the TikTok platform, I mean, you know, hey, it's a lot of work. So if I'm going to put the work out there, I want to get with my spirit team so that I have focused energy into some consistent reading directions and narratives for the cosmic family. So I hope that you understand that. But I am truly authentic. I am naturally gifted. I love to laugh. For whatever reason, Spirit wanted me to say and share all of that at the end of your reading. My bad. But I love you, Empress, because this is who you are. I love you, Empress, okay? So do what's good for you, babe. Do what's good for you, male or female. Do what's good for you, babe. If you just have a couple of questions about something, trust me, I'm here for you. I used to put that on way back in the beginning of my readings. I used to put it at the end, that I'm here for you. See, there's the confirmation I did. I've always offered, you know, my services, sometimes even just answering questions for individuals. It's up to that individual if they want to, you know, give a gift or donate something. That's fine. The universe is, I feel as though, moving me toward doing, so that I may stay booked and busy, have a focused narrative of all my readings. Okay, so I love you. This is your message. Continue with these plans you're doing in private, because I know that things will go the way you want them to go, because you, for one, are an Empress and you create things. You are magical within yourself, and you deserve better friends and a better lover. You are worthy. That is truly who you are, worthy. This is your reading collective. I've enjoyed you. Let me know what resonated. Leave a comment. Make sure you like it. Share it if you will. All right. Ashe.